Hi, hi students, and I am Dr. Sucha going to give a lecture for my 57th video consists of engineering thermodynamics, which covers the topics of reversibility and irreversibility, which was already discussed in the first unit, and now in the second unit also it is very much needed to revise this reversibility and irreversibility. Makes a very drastic change in the reactions by this concept. Okay. So reversible process in which the system and surrounding can be restored to initial states from the final state without producing any change in the thermodynamic property of the surroundings and as well as the universe is called a reversible process. Okay, so two important conditions for the reversible process is the process should occur infinitesimally slowness, and of course all of the initial and final state of the system should be in equilibrium with each other. During the reversible process, if the heat content of the system remains constant, then it is adiabatic process, and the process is also called isentropic process. The entropy of the system remains constant if it having the conditions of adiabatic and reversibility. The criteria of undergoing reversible changes is called reversibility. In practice, the reversible process never occurs, then thus it is an ideal or hypothetical process, which was already explained you in first unit itself. And regarding the irreversible process, if there is no reversibility, if this process could not follow the reverse path and it cannot meet the initial position, means then it is called irreversible process, and the initial state of the system and the surrounding cannot be restored at any cost, and heat transfer occurs through a finite temperature difference. The examples are the heat flow between two bodies due to the temperature gradient, and in fact the natural flow of the heat radiation, everything is coming under this irreversible process. Only water flows from higher temperature to lower temperature, which also has a gradient, and current moves from higher potential to the lower potential. So wherever the potential or the gradient occurs, then some sort of energy transformations will take place spontaneously, if you that cannot be avoided. Okay, so then this irreversible process or the real processes, whatever it happens in the universe. Reversibility and irreversibility, and some of the other key points has been added in these slides. Okay, so reversible process or ideal process, irreversible process are only a natural process occurring in this universe. Okay, here you can see the system which transforms from A to B. If it is reversible, means then WA to B, WB to A. Okay, so WB to A. Okay, B to A is being given here, and WA to B work. Okay, so here A to B is purely reversing in the direction, and it is reaching the condition of initial A point, then it is called reversible process. Whatever you are giving into the system can be taken out easily. Okay, exactly reversible. Okay, causes of irreversibility is due to lack of equilibrium and involvement of dissipative effects. Lack of equilibrium means mechanical, thermal, chemical equilibrium that I have been taken in the first unit. So lack of this equilibrium state will lead to irreversibility, and if the heat transfer occurs between the temperature in a finite temperature difference will lead to irreversibility, and lack of pressure equilibrium within the interior of the system also will lead to irreversibility. Free expansion process, that is where what is free expansion is nothing but here a gas is being trapped in a separate room, and that is a room which has a diaphragm, and when this diaphragm diaphragm is taken out, the gas will be rushed towards this vacuum place. Even though the motion takes place despite of movement, there is no any work done, since there is no any resistance against this vacuum. Okay, and this here this is called free expansion. Irreversibility due to dissipative effect, especially friction, viscosity, inelasticity, electrical resistance, magnetic hysteresis, or the known dissipative effects. Friction is here I have explained you one by one the various dissipative effects, how and their effects on the systems in increasing the irreversibility. Here flywheel and brake block, due to the friction between these blocks, you know very well that there is a difference between the work energy extraction from the system, and paddle wheel work transfer is also taken place with the irreversibility due to dissipation of stirring work, and electricity through a resistor is also having the irreversibility. Transfer of electricity through a resistor, and conditions for reversibility. How to maintain the reversibility is that is we have to avoid the that is non-equilibrium states, and if only mechanical, thermal and chemical equilibrium states are satisfied, then only we can move towards the reversibility, and we have to avoid these dissipative effects also. Okay, so here a natural process is irreversible because the conditions for mechanical, thermal and chemical equilibrium are not satisfied, and the dissipative effects in which work is transformed into an increase in internal energy are present. For a process to be reversible, it must not possess these features, and if a process is performed quasi-statically, then the system passes through states of thermodynamic equilibrium, which may be traversed as well in one direction as in the opposite direction. If there are no dissipative effects, all the work done by the system during the performance of a process in one direction can be returned to the system during the reverse process. Okay. So here it is very important to learn about reversibility and irreversibility, and how it is being contrasted from each other, and what would be the effect of irreversibility, that we have to understand by physical understanding of various activities of the systems. Okay, so keep patient and then go explore the reversibility and irreversibility well. So here are the examples, like all the examples for this dissipative effects and the non-equilibrium states have been explained, and is very very important in exam point of view also. This is one of the frequently presenting question in end semester examination. So that is from here to starting, that is what are all the causes of irreversibility. There you have two factors, lack of equilibrium and involvement of dissipative effects, and I have explained this lack of equilibrium in 3 to 4 slides, and lack of dissipative effects in 4 to 5 factors are available. All are very very important, and this is a very important question. Please try to learn, okay, as well as possible. Thanks for patient listening. Let me continue in the next video. Okay, thank you.